Identify yourself to the world.
The Dark Knight Rises actor Alon Aboutboul dead at 60. Cause of death and final words revealed.
Fully primed neutron bomb with a blast radius of 6 miles.
The film world is mourning the loss of acclaimed Israeli actor Alon Aboutboul, who passed away on July 29, 2025, at the age of 60.
Dr. Leonid Pavel, nuclear physicist.
Best known internationally for his role as Dr. Leonid Pavel in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises, Aboutboul had a prolific career that spanned 4 decades across both Israeli and Hollywood cinema. His family confirmed the news in a public statement Tuesday, revealing the cause of death and the actor's final, moving words.
No, he's not all right. Just shot him.
With his passing, cinema loses a complex performer whose presence on screen was both quiet and commanding, intense, yet deeply human. A journey from Tel Aviv to Gotham.
Calm down, Doctor. Now is not the time for fear.
Born May 28, 1965, in Kiryat Ata, Israel, Alon Aboutboul began his acting journey in the early 1980s after graduating from the Nissan Native Acting Studio in Tel Aviv. He quickly became a household name in Israeli television and film, celebrated for his intense roles in dramas that often explored the gritty psychological depths of human nature. His transition to international cinema came in the 2000s, culminating in a standout role as the Russian nuclear physicist, Dr. Pavel, in The Dark Knight Rises, 2012. Though his screen time was limited, his portrayal left a lasting impression on fans worldwide.
That comes later.
Other notable appearances included Body of Lies, London Has Fallen, and Rambo 3. Yet back home, he remained a pillar of Israel's art scene, often returning to the stage and mentoring young actors. His performances blended strength and vulnerability, always grounded in emotional truth.
Disarming such a device.
Only me.
Cause of death. According to a statement from the family, Alon Aboutboul died following a long battle with pancreatic cancer, a diagnosis he had kept private from the public. He continued to work sporadically through treatments, often saying that storytelling was the medicine that kept him alive. In their statement, the family wrote that he passed away peacefully in his home in Tel Aviv, surrounded by loved ones. His final words. In his final hours, Alon is reported to have spoken quietly to his wife and children, offering a message that reflected the soul of a man deeply rooted in family and purpose. He said, "I hope my stories help someone feel less alone. That was always the point. Keep telling them. A life in service of story." Alon Aboutboul's passing marks the end of a rare kind of career, one that remained deeply committed to art, truth, and integrity. He was known for selecting roles not for glamour, but for emotional depth, and never shied away from the complicated or the painful. In Israel, he was considered one of the most respected actors of his generation. Abroad, he became a quiet force in international cinema, always bringing a unique cultural richness to his roles. He was nominated for multiple Israeli Academy Awards and received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Israeli Film Academy in 2021. He also used his platform to advocate for peace and mental health awareness, speaking often about the therapeutic power of art. Tributes from around the world. Tributes have flooded in from fellow actors, filmmakers, and fans. Christopher Nolan issued a statement calling Aboutboul a deeply thoughtful actor and collaborator, whose intensity on screen was matched only by his gentleness in life. Gal Gadot, a fellow Israeli and friend, shared on social media, "We've lost a giant of Israeli cinema and a true mensch. Thank you, Alon, for everything you gave us on and off screen." The Israeli Ministry of Culture called him a national treasure, and several theaters across Tel Aviv and Jerusalem dimmed their lights in his memory. Legacy. Alon Aboutboul is survived by his wife, Shir, and their 4 children. He leaves behind a filmography that spans continents and cultures, a generation of actors he helped shape, and audiences forever changed by the emotional honesty he brought to every role. His legacy is not one of celebrity, but of craft. He worked quietly, purposefully, and with deep love for the art form. For many, that is the mark of a true actor. Rest in peace, Alon Aboutboul. Your voice, your gaze, and your stories will echo far beyond the final credits.